live, bitch. Told you, brother.
EA Sports.
Go check your DM.
To the following presentation of the National Football League.
Yeah, told you. Told you that nigga said
We've got a good
this
one in
tax
store.
season coming up. That's gonna be the biggest
the
refund people. That's why I was like, bitch, I can't even tell you. I can't even tell you what you'll really be getting back for real, bitch. You might be. Probably be getting about 6-7 racks. If you get the right person to do your shit, they probably get you like 6-7 bands.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And off we go. In Western New York.
Named Tyler Bass.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
All the hell want to do is run that ball. We got something for that.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboo. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that one.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
From 41, here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Matt Milano.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
319!
Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line.
Oh, bitch, I forgot to. It's me. Oh, bitch. Screenshot the schedule right quick and send.
Scrimmage, and that's all.
Got the PS app. Go to
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
I'm wondering why niggas ain't saying shit.
To the air. On 2nd down, here's Allen. He's got it in the hands of Elijah Moore. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Bills 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Allen now on 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
So I actually think this is one of those where he was a little bit too unselfish. He's trying to fit that ball in a tight window and maintain his ability as a passer. And I think if he turns himself into a runner and activates his legs, he probably picks up that 1st down if he calls his own number.
Allen on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass. both at their disposal, but nice
Ken
job
Ray.
by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. That one on target to Moore. And he'll be taken down, so we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
So the decision to go for it on 4th down pays off. Really well executed, nice job by the offense. But now you got to come away with a touchdown. You want to reward your coach for the aggressive decision-making by coming away with 6.
To the air once more is Allen. That is hard. What a job on the scramble. A little Shaquille. Touchdown, Mills. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. As his kick is good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead.
Giants nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. He'll start at the 2. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Open man. That's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And mark him down up beyond the 30. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Scatterby. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Matt Milano there to stop him.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Hey, man, screenshot the schedule for me. And go to your PS app and send that bit to me. Like how
From
you
the
did on my shit.
34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
The schedule.
Here's the toss
Like
to
how
Scatterby.
I did that,
Heading
how I
right.
showed you that one time. How you did on my shit.
Strong running there. Pushing his way
Go over
forward
the shit.
to gain a
Show you.
couple.
Update the schedule.
Nice
Screenshot
job by the
that.
running back making the first
That
guy
thing will
miss, but
save
it's
to
the
your
pursuit by the entire defense. Even though
to
he
your
doesn't get him
PlayStation
down
app.
on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball.
Say
And
that.
they bring him down for a short gain.
3rd down, they need 5.
Here we go. 180.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Open man, that's Slayton. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Scatterby. And the strength on display rapidly through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
Screenshot that. Huh?
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1. A quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. And to be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Giants football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Damn, my boy T-Bud just retired. That's hard. I ain't even gonna lie. Oh, so when you go on the PS app, you're gonna look at the bottom and you're gonna see a controller with like some blocks with some squares behind it. Click that and then click captures and then refresh your phone. The image should pop up.
Play action
Save
now.
the image and then send that bitch to me.
Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again.
Like when you click the image, it's gonna have a little triangle upside down triangle. Just like I say that. Sorry,
17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, New York.
Here we go.
Here's a handoff to Scatterboo. And he's into the end zone. Cam Scatterboo. Touchdown, New York.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
No, you good. I got it. Check that.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. A tremendous return. He's already got him in field goal range.
That's just the lack of contain here by the kickoff team. You have to at least be able to slow him down. But he's able to get a good head of steam going up that right side. And he's finally forced that bounce, but not until he gets to the other side of midfield.
Now Allen on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
That's caught left side by Ingram. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
17 yards.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. From the gun, Josh Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. Third and goal.
A gain of 12 yards. It's third and goal.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen.
You could tell that this defense was ready for this exact play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback a chance both through the air and on the ground with his legs. They do a nice job stopping him short of the goal line to force fourth down.
He'll try it now with Cook. And he will take this one across into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. It's his fourth rushing touchdown of the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this. And you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow.
Left side,
and he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. And that one good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Dot.
Now a give to Scatterboo, running right. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Second down, Burrow. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third and 5.
Here we go, here we go.
Higgins sent in motion. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a first down.
10 yards. And the Giants first down.
Here we go.
It's a gain of 10.
A run straight ahead. That's Scatterboo. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. DeForest Buckner getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the give, Scatterboo. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Here we go, here we go. 12, 12, 12, 11, MT, Tate. 11, MT, Tate.
Now, Burrow. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The extra point is up and good. The Giants will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
13. Alert. Look out.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Brian Burns working his way in to earn his 2nd sack of this first half. Now a timeout signal form, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. This is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Taken in at the 8. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. 2nd half is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
It's when they ain't using these teams no more. Ain't even using these teams no more. Nigga, it's the last season, nigga. Bro, what the fuck is you talking about, nigga? This is the last season in this league, nigga. How the fuck you, like, we not doing no more off seasons, nigga? The fuck is you talking about? Nigga, we rebooting, nigga. The fuck? Like, are you done?
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. To the left side, caught by Ridley. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
The 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. So now they'll throw it with Allen. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Depending on how many receivers.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure.
3 receivers. Yeah, nah, I run 3 receivers. In 3 or more, I run nickel down receiver.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line. Allen, we're going to give it to Cook. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, here's Allen. To the middle of the field. Up by Shakir. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough. But now a much more advantageous spot.
It seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice game.
He loses the football. And no turnover here. One of the Cards able to get the football, get on it to keep possession.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And off, running left. This is Cook. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
And he will get into the end zone. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Bills.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started.
Bills 21, Giants 14.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
On one, ready?
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Up the middle with Scatterboot. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone.
Giants.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
1st down, New York.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They go play action for Burrow. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Greg Russo in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
Here we go.
Burrow here on 2nd down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Done.
We're Looking out of the gun, Burrow. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and 1. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
56, 56.
First and 10, and it's Allen. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
First down, Allen. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 25-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Flush to his right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
15-yard loss.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
They'll throw now, 3rd and forever. He'll find Shakir open right side. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
11 Thomas. Here we go.
On first down, Burrow. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Burrow now. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Throwing on second down. It's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Evan Ingram, the intended target. Third down coming up. From the gun, Josh Allen. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. This one, broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. The Bills bringing on their punting unit as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Taken at the 19. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. They'll come up for first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
The tight end going in motion to the left. They'll run here. And that'll be a pickup of 3. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Here's second down.
Here we go.
Slayton is the man in motion.
11 MT, take. 11 MT, dot.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Griffin. And it's a big return. Finally tackled right near midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be third down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and just
nowhere to go. He is taken down. The Giants going to call their third and final timeout. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. The Bills bringing on the punt team. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Let's get set. Dot. 11 MT, 11 MT. Dot.
Burrow working in the pistol. Down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll lead to a second down.
Here we go, here we go. Big dot.
They'll try and run right on the option. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards.
It's a gain of 32.
Here we go.
First down, Giants.
On first and 10, Burrow. He'll get that out to Scattergood. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain there That's good for a Giant first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now, Burrow. Quick slant looked in by Neighbors. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that gets him a first down.
First and goal, Giants.
Throwing is Burrow. This one on the floor. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second.
Here we go. One final play. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They have fought till the end, but still will come up short. The final act now of this football game, the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is